one of my favorite things to chase every year is definitely elk. I mean, I cut my teeth elk hunting. I grew up and became an elk guide pretty much right after high school. And my world revolved around chasing elk. And then I got an opportunity to go chase some big Roosevelt bulls up in Alaska. And I'd always had this thought, it would be so cool to hunt all the species of elk. But I just kind of figured it was a pipe dream. Tule elk are extremely hard to get tags for. A very rare opportunity. And then to have a Tule elk tag in my hand is really just a dream come true. Like, to be able to chase a species of elk I've never hunted and to get to experience that with a bow is a pretty incredible opportunity. Just got into the area and taking the Lift X out. First hunt, got it set up, got my broadheads tuned really well with it, and this is a maiden voyage into the mountains, chasing something I've never hunted before. I've elk hunted my entire life, guided elk hunting. One of my dreams has always been to chase a Tule elk, and the opportunity came up, so we're headed after Tule elk hunting in California. Pretty incredible, so follow along. Hopefully we get into some bulls. They look like red deer. Tonight we're just kind of scouting around, checking out, getting a lay of the land, and there's some bulls way off in the distance coming off this big little reservoir there. It actually looks like there's one pretty nice bull in there. A couple small ones. They're all hard-horned. One's pretty wide. Good looking elk. It's the first morning chasing Tule elk. Yesterday we kind of went out, scouted around a little bit, saw quite a few bulls off in the distance, so we're gonna go into that area. There was some bugling already last night. Hopefully we can get in and maybe catch some bugles or catch some of these elk coming off from where they're feeding. Excited. Let's go. Cool mix of pines and then oaks in the bottom. It's pretty cool terrain. Very different, but very similar. This other place, it looks like northern New Mexico. Did you hear that? Bugle over here. It's wild. It feels like we're in northern New Mexico chasing elk. Bugles going off. It's beginning of August. So weird. Alright. There's a bugle response pretty quick just down in this valley where we saw a bull last night. They're here. Walking through some thick stuff right there. Oh, there he is right there. got in on that bull, and it was a decent 6-point. There's a couple other smaller bulls with it, but there's still some bugling below us, and it's the first morning. It's a nice bull. Figured we'd pass him up and see what these other elk are. We've got some time to look around, so great looking elk, but let's see what else is out here for now. So it's about mid-morning, and the plan is to go. There's a couple meadows and water holes. Just sneak in there and call a little bit, see if we can't get a bull to fire up that's maybe bedded off on the side, or maybe just get a bull to come in quiet and investigate as we check all these little spots. But I was just calling, throwing out some cow calls, and a little black bear came in, got pretty curious, got about 40 yards away, maybe a little closer in the brush before winding us. That was pretty cool. For the evening, the plan's just to get up and glass as much country as we can, try to find a bull to chase, because there's quite a few elk around, but we're looking for good mature bulls. So spotted 2 good looking bulls way off in the distance. So circled around, got about 1.5 miles from them now, and the wind's good, so the plan is to just move in and get a really good look at what they are. We're gonna lose some light here pretty quick, so get in position and try to assess them from a little bit closer. Just kind of hustling up to get on this knob where I can look across from the elk. A little bit of a race against time, because they're gonna get shadowed and they're gonna start feeding off one way or the other. So trying to get there as fast as possible to have enough time to look at him, and then if there's a good bull, make a stalk. Look at this guy. That's a great bull. So cool. I can't believe it. Wow. That's pretty special, man. I've hunted a lot of elk, and Tule elk was always something that I've wanted to hunt, but just never thought I'd be able to get a tag. And to have a tag in my pocket and be able to take a good bull like this, that's insane. It's so cool, man. Wow. That's a Tule bull.